Hi there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate from the Journal Nest and it's great to be with you. I hope you're well and everything is going great for you, whatever you're doing. I'm back from my trip to Melbourne and I'm literally itching to get my fingers on paper again to keep myself occupied while away when I couldn't take all of my journaling bits and pieces. I did put my mind to working on some different wraps and developing my my little repertoire there. So just showing you, I'm feeling like I want to make another one of these baby journals, and the wrap I've done this time is out of thicker twine, I suppose, and I've crocheted and I've put some bits and pieces there. So that's what kept me busy just for a little bit of time. But now I want to start from scratch, probably to hatch from the nest and see what we make. I've got no plans at all for this session, but as usual, I just wanted to touch the paper in my nest, put some bits and pieces around me and see what happens. Many of you have said that or have requested some tutorials, so I'm working on a list there. So if you want to me to film anything in specifically, just let me know. And I have to apologize, I have got picked up a bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a bit funny, that's what it is. Okay, so what's in the nest is my French paper, an old book page. In fact, what I might do is I'm really going to show you. A lot of people are saying that often it takes them a little bit of time. I don't plan, but if I'm surrounded by the colors and things that make me smile, I think that's a good place to start. So if you're having trouble or procrastinating or thinking, where do I start? Just try an experiment of just putting bits and pieces in front of you, literally, and I haven't used numbers for a while, and see what happens. So this is from scratch. I know the size. I want it to be a baby. So for me, how do I do that? I get my paper that I use tea dyeing. So it's an A. Will I just show you? I haven't got a big piece there, but this, I'm going to lose you right from the beginning, but this is how I do it. Once I've got my big papers, I tear and go in half, and that's the size that I want my journal pages to be. It's probably got a proper name, but Kate doesn't know that. Okay, so on my right here, or I'll put them up the front here, and we'll just see if you can see them as I gather them. I now will go through and see what I've got in that size. It's a bit interesting, and go for a mix of colors. I'm very much into the amber and the neutrals, and I love a pop. So this is back, I'm not doing a flower or a botanical one. Today I'm going back to my starting point of ambers and indigos. So some braille, folded very wonkily. That doesn't really worry me, but I don't like that bit at the end. So this is literally from scratch, and I'll just layer them in my hands. This is, oh yeah, I just found this again. I'll neaten it up a little bit, but this is, obviously I bought some fabrics at some point, and this would work because both tops of pages are open, and when I sew the signature down here, that will work really well. Okay, so I like always to have surprises and a variation of size in the pages. So let's just pretend that that's done, because those of you who have started following me know that Kate always changes her mind, and thank you for those who said that that's okay. After a few weeks ago I said I'd completely changed my mind. I have been asked about dyeing my papers. That's not a very nice one. I'll cover all those purple splotches up because they don't go with me very well. 1, 2, 3, else could I? It's an old bit of paper, but nice colours there. Let's just say we're going to do 5 and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do like this. This is the gift that keeps giving from my friend. Thank you so much still. That won't stay white in there, but those blues are nice. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there. And in this one, so I'll put that there. This is plain. Oh, so I can already see there's not enough contrast in there, and that's boring for its even as a starter. So I'll go back to saying that I liked my numbers and I haven't used them for a while. So anyone knows what that means, I'd love you to tell me. Yep. Just strip off the bits and pieces. I'm tending to use less and less digitals and more paper that I've what's the word? Fossicking, I think, that you find in other places, and then make it your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put Braille in the center. So that's 2 little signatures already. And let's see if we can make a third, because I like things that go in 3. I'm hoping that the weather is being kind to you wherever you are. It's beautiful autumn here. It's my favorite time. I might have said that in other videos, but it is to have clear blue skies and the sun shining and no wind. Okay, this is just an old bit of book page. Oh, Daffodil Beautiful. Put some text in this one. There we go. Is this the same as that? No, it's a different little piece. Layer that on there. What am I missing? My French. See, if you were here, you'd tell me, Kate, you're forgetting about your French dictionary paper that you love to use. Some people, I notice, also have a pattern, like they put a print page and a plain and a print, etc. I try to do that sometimes, but I don't know, it doesn't always work. Okay, so I've got this. See, this is what happens to my desk. It's piled up to the top already. So we've got 1 signature, 2 signature, third one doesn't look like it's got enough in it. 1, 2, 3. I thought that was a sewing machine for a moment, but it isn't. What else have I got? I'm just going to reach up here because I've got the hotel register paper again. Haven't used that. I think it's going to be a bit too big, but I am still remembering Rachel's words, and I have become a fan of doing this. And thank you too for the viewer who told me that she loves writing gratitude this way, when I was a bit worried about, writing this way. And I've tried it in my gratitude journal and really enjoying it. So, okay, so there's a piece of that. And it's only by feeling and just playing around that you do get a sense that, of the structure and the theme coming together in each journal. Love to know where you start, but I think when I started, I just didn't know how to do it. So I want to share this journey with you because hopefully someone will get some new ideas. Okay, here's a piece of, it's an old book page. It's actually Australian map, I know that I will not use that green colour. So I have two choices at this point. Will I make it a page or will I use it as a pocket? And already I'm thinking it's a pocket, an easy pocket. So I'm going to, I hope this isn't too boring, but I'll just use double-sided tape. I'm also going to sneeze, so I'm so glad that you're not here near me to catch my germs. But just realised, oh yeah, you can still see me. I've got to get a new chair because this one squeaks all the time. As you're starting out, or whether you're well into your journaling journey, I'm wondering if you have particular things that just make you feel good, that you go, okay, I've got to have that in my journal. For many, I know it's beautiful botanicals and flowers. For me, it's turning into butterflies. Okay, what did I do? I made that the pocket, didn't I? But it's pretty plain, so let's just, while I'm going here, I shared these last time. These are my go-to fabric strips that are so much fun to make, but also just a way of pulling styles together. So I'm going to make that into a little, no, I won't make it a, what's that called, a belly band on a pocket. I'll just, sometimes I try and do too much, I think. And I've started to realise as I've been giving and passing journals on that I might know that there's a pocket or a belly band there, but the receiver doesn't. So I've got to start making it a bit more obvious. And with that in mind, let's see if I can put a little, I don't like these things now really, but that's okay. It's just a tiny little bit, and I'll ink that later. Okay, see, Kate's gone off track. Back to what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need manuscript is the missing thing, and I haven't got that with me close, which is silly because it's part of my staples. Actually, I'll just lean over into this box of papers. I've got this one here, which is really only half a page. But I could that go on there. What's it saying? You know me in the lyrics. Oh, the days may come, the days may go, the blissful dreams of long ago. Okay, that's special enough to use. So let's, obviously that won't stay as a whole, but it's thin paper, so I'm sort of making it stronger anyway. And this will need something over the top. There we go. And that's better. Oh, it's got, okay. So 3 signatures. That one there is looking a little bit too high, but I'll leave it for the moment until I get the feel. So what next? What do I feel like doing? I feel like starting with this one and going over here and seeing that I have already, it's quite strong. This could be a pocket, but it's not telling me that the time is right for it yet. Okay, here is a little piece. I use my journal, all these bits and pieces as multifunctional. Now, I don't know whether that term is used much in the journaling world, but I might have thought that this was a journal card to begin, but with a little trim, it's going to become a pocket. If I have my little scissors, which I know are here, honestly, it's like a clown show. Everything starts rolling around. I don't know whether you can see that. Sorry, we'll put it down to my cold if this isn't particularly useful. And who knows, I might not like any of this afterwards. But I think the layering idea and sticking to your style, it's like decorating a house or however you dress, in a way, if you know what you like and what works for you, then those boundaries can help. All right, so that's already looking more interesting. A pocket there. I won't put anything in yet. Okay, then this is a daffodil. It's going to obviously have a beautiful flower. I have this page that I have prepared as a tag. This is what I mean. It's now not going to be a journal card for a big one. It's going to form the basis of this page. So the easiest thing in the world to use is a glue stick. My husband bought me some new ones because they're the things I'm going through rapidly. Oops. Okay, I want that there, and then we'll go for, oh, wouldn't that be fun? This is Quirky Kate. See, I love that that's curling. It's too high at the moment, but we'll just see if I can somehow keep that along. So here's the page, pull it out and staple one here. Oops. Lots of paper to go through there, and without destroying it, let's go here. There we go. It's bringing me joy. I have to always think about what brings us joy. Okay, that's there. And I'm going to need a feature page in the middle of this one. And I'm going to rob Peter to pay Paul and put that there for the moment. And of course we know that that's probably not sturdy enough to be an outside page. So let's park that little signature up here and have a look at what else is happening. This one I'd already, what's that? Oh, that's a pocket. Okay, I've done earlier. This blue is too bright, but see, this is the time when that little tiny bit of green there I might use. You don't see me ink up very often, but I am going to do that this time. This is Vintage Photo, and because it's a map, I'll just put a little bit everywhere. Put that there, and that's going to open. I'll have to put a tagged one in here. Oh, it's all right. I haven't tested it out before. Okay, there we are. Once it's opened, it's okay. And glue stick. Again, these colours remind me of the Australian landscape. Okay. Would it be possible just to find a card that I could slip in there and I won't have to think about that again? This is a bit shiny, maybe not too much for the same colour. You get that? See, it's about the time being right, everyone. Nothing's speaking to me yet, but, oh, that's a calendar. Let's put that in there for now. Okay. Okay, oh, that's right, I promised to cover that page up. This is a pocket that I've had from before. I might just gently trim. Oops. We will see. Yeah, and I don't mind that that's wonky at all. Can't live with those purple spots. Louise Heinzel would love making something creative out of those, and that's what I mean. We have to be adventurous and know our styles, and I've really enjoyed always looking at her grungy style. It's inspired me so much. Okay, so I have a blank here, so again I need to think about this. That was the side pocket. This is a top pocket. This is, oh yeah, 2 pockets, so that's going to be easy to fill. Let's put, this is literally sitting here in front of me. Let's punch that because I like punching holes. Find the biggest hole. I've only just learned that you can see through these things. Yep, and a bit of string. Fingers are all sticky. Nothing unusual about that. Just a little light tag on this one. Okay, so that's going in there for journaling. Okay, I think it's time for a, I haven't used these for a while. That's one about a, have I got something to write? Don't cut the signature up, okay? I haven't used much music. So this one here. Go along there. And we'll tuck something under. I like the contrast of the tea there and these earthy colours. We'll use, oh gosh, wasting tape here. Unraveling a bit like Kate. I did do some stitching when I was in Melbourne, slow stitching again, inspired by Rachel and Sarah. I love how they've got their stitchery series, and I went right back to the beginning and watched some of those, and I'm literally itching to stitch as much, well no, not as much as journal, but I'm liking that. So I'm thinking that if I get some response or I like what I'm doing, I might even start sharing some of my stitching, because I'm stitching pouches to go with my journals. So with purpose is the idea, because I've crocheted too many rugs. Don't know any babies being born soon that I can make a little cot quilt for, so I need something else with purpose. So all my journals are going to be housed in slow stitched pouches made from vintage embroidery. That's my new way ahead. Okay, how's that looking, everyone? Don't like that front page, but it will go somewhere. I do like how that's gone. This is that page. We have a tuck here. Just for fun. I thought it was going to be a pocket, but let's put the butterfly tag there. Haven't got enough inspiration for this. Don't know about that. Okay. So let's put that one away. See, I've buried the signatures even already. So sorry, everyone. I'll make a little pile for them here. So that one and that one. And this one with a paper bag. Okay. I've got the French dictionary paper, which is very frail. So I think I might back it first and rip off. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It says rare. I love words. So I'm going to leave that there. Do a glue sticky. Goodness me. It's like this table is on a tilt today. Everything's rolling. Now you don't necessarily have to put it. This is a lightweight card. Often I just use normal copy paper to back, but it was just sitting here and I might like a little bit of an edge showing like that. And I'll just rip down here. And fold it again. Okay, so when we put that over the paper bag, it's already more substantial, and journal paper and is saying something. Now, oops, gosh, that's a big collapse of my beautifully organized containers, which I haven't showed you. Oh, there's a music page. What is, Kate, what are you after? I don't know. I wanted to put one of my pieces here. Oh, will we get some blues coming? Yes, we will. So I don't want to cover up that word rare, but I need to introduce my indigo. So that this feels like the moment for it. Love a stapler. Okay, there we are. So this is going to be a paper bag page, and I do have some things that I haven't used before yet. They're calling my name right now, and I'm going to jump over here. Yep, if I do a bit of a trim, oh, you can see this is a beautiful. Do I want to sacrifice that very dark edge? No, I'll try this side first. Yep. Okay, so that's going to make that pocket stronger. Oh, see, it's Kate not knowing what she's done before. That wasn't a pocket that way. It's a pocket this way with a flip and put something in there. Okay, feel much better. And it makes the paper bag page even stronger. So I'll come back in the embellishing stage and put something there, but for the moment, that's a start. Okay, that feels squishy. Let's just have a little bit of a reference point while Kate tidies up all of this stuff that's falling down and around. Find a few bits and pieces always. Just put my finger in the ink. Goodness. Sorry everyone, but I do think it's worth it, so that if I feel like it, we can keep going, or if I'm overwhelmed, we can stop. All right. Okay, I've got some ideas, and I think we might keep going. Just making new piles. All these strips, remember, never get rid of them, and I use them to make my fabric strips. So precious, precious. Okay. All right. Let's have a flip so far. And that's why I want to encourage you. Just get your papers out, feel them, look at the colours, and don't take too long over it. I'm a just do it. I'm not like that in life. I'm pretty organised. But this will show you that you could be making a journal very quickly. Okay. This. So I already know I haven't got enough pages in this book, but I just, by tidying up, I found that I had this from as a fly leaf, I think. Oh no, maybe this is pianola paper with a person's name written there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did we start with? I think we were going for 5. Here's some of my French paper that I have before stuck together. Oh, rapport, that's a beautiful word. And let's pop that in there. Let's call that signature 1. Signature 2, I can't live with that on the outside. I like those colours better. We'll put this on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and manuscript that it looks like I've got ready to do one of those. What's it saying? Farewell to thee, my passion flower. Okay, that's sort of appropriate. If we like flowers and love. Okay, sort of like that. Oh, goodness me. We have to stop. We can't have that one like that. How many bands have I had? Not too many. Okay, this is a whole page that I made for a different journal that I didn't like. And in the true junk journal and upcycling world, this has just been staying around for its new life in this one. There we go. Blue, I'll probably do butterflies on there to link it with the third and final signature, which so far is not too bad in terms of thickness, but it's looking pretty plain. Let's put the braille this way. I can't stand that little triangle part up there. Put that there like that. It is wonky, but that is okay. And what about some hotel paper? That's there. I'm thinking texture as I'm making these decisions. And it's about height of the pages with variety. So let's just hotel, that's better. Hotel into cartel, there's a little bit of a play on words. That's fabrics. Wish I knew where I got that from. If you know that brand, please remind me. Something very plain here. We've only had a little belly band there so far. That's got to be something major. Have we got, I wonder if we could do a flip. I made this the other day. It's edgings. Oh, maybe edgings could be the secret into there. That's another spare bit. Nothing's totally speaking to me yet. I have this papillon paper. Not enough contrast. This is an envelope. Nope. Oh, I like that. Okay, get those ones out of the way. This we're going to make into a side pocket. I really hope I'm encouraging you that just make things and don't throw them away and don't lock them in your closet, because everything old is new again. And have I said that already this video? Starting to ramble, I think. But they become treasure in the right context. Okay, so here we go. I've buried my sticky. So this is going to be a side, I've decided that I can see this as a side pocket, and I'll have something with a tag sticking out. This is the bit I always forget. This bit here, down the right hand side, has to go be the pocket if it's facing this way. You ever had moments where you think, is the video actually filming or am I talking to myself? I'm going to be checking in just a minute, because wouldn't that be a shame? But it probably would have spared you some of my rambling. Okay, so 3 sides. I have to go right to the edge on this one because it's a bit wide, but I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that fun bit there. And so that's going to be a pocket with a tag coming out, and I'll put a little piece of denim or something. So I haven't got any of that showing yet. Okay. Plain page in the center. Speaking of Rachel at Roxy's Creation, I have treated myself to her superb paper. I honestly, it's I can't believe I get to touch this, but I just saw that there, and if that went there, I can't bear to cut it or do anything to it, and I know that won't be strong, but I'll make a flip out. And how is that for a feature in a signature? There we go. So if I look at that motley crew, I feel that we're close to having the foundation for a nice squishy journal. It won't, oh, I've got hotel twice. Okay. You know what we do then? I knew it wasn't right for a front page. So let's have some fun. Let's have my little curly one at the beginning. Hotel inside. Sweet pea. Let's do this beautiful pianola paper first, because it's almost like handwriting signature register. Sweet pea can come here. Remember, this is paper is too thin. And I've got the music in there. And I've just already got rid of 2. I'm going to put the French paper back in there. Okay, so there we go. Let's put them together, different order, as we suspected. Some is higher than the other, but that's where we got to. I hope there's been something of interest in there. Please comment and let me know how you're going with your creative process. As I say, I've just been inspired by this community. It's the most wonderful thing to read a comment and to know that someone has just given up that moment of their precious lifetime to help and support and build others. So you'll see that in here soon. So that's it, everyone. It's Make a Monday, and I hope you are well. I'll see you next time. Thanks. This is Kate from the Journal Nest. Bye.